Hey everybody, welcome to AJS News, video 2 of 2 for today.
But first, a word from our sponsors.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, hey, what's going on?
What are you hiding?
Nothing.
Have you seen Dad's wallet? He's real pissed. He stomped all over the house looking for it.
That guy loses everything. I might be like behind the counter or something. I don't know.
You have it right there. What are you doing with his wallet?
I was trying to buy him a gift for Father's Day.
Well, it is coming up, yeah.
Yeah, what do you think about this right here? There's a tie.
He's never worn a tie, ever.
What about these cool underwear gloves? They're pretty sweet.
No. And you're gonna use his money to buy that?
Well, a new Lego set came out, so I'm kind of broke right now.
Give me his wallet.
No, hold up. Hold up.
Well, looks like you're buying him a new wallet.
Well, that's better than this, I guess.
You put my name on the gift, and I won't tell him that you took his wallet. Deal?
Done.
Get the people in your life a gift they'll actually want. An extra smart wallet. Right now, there are amazing deals that are so good you can grab one for yourself while you're at it. Click the links down below to check out all Extra has to offer. Free shipping, free returns, and a 12-month warranty. There's no reason not to.
Guys, check out Extra. 25% off right now. Free returns, free shipping, 12-month warranty, and you get one of our great wallets.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in AJS news, Space Marine 2 angry reviews delayed. Apologies, stuff going on behind the scenes. So still working on that. Hopefully by the end of the week. I can't make promises on it. There's a lot of stuff coming out right now. Thank you for your patience and understanding on that. And yeah, we got some cool games to get to this week. We're playing Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. There's Mech Warrior 5 Clans I'm very excited about. Starship Troopers Extermination I heard is coming out. I tried to look up more stuff on that, but it seems like because it had like a single player campaign with Casper Van Dien, but then when I looked it up, it's not quite as robust as I was thinking.
There wasn't a lot of content in
Yeah, it's just like chapter 1 with more chapters in development and more a tutorial guided by Casper, and I'm like, I feel a little bait and switch on that, little let down on that.
If I played it now, I would be pissed, and if I waited,
I'd probably be pissed. So, if we have time, we can check that out. If not, we're gonna put these other ones on priority in front of that one. But that's a lot of stuff to look forward to. Good time in gaming right now, and let's figure out what the hell else has been happening in gaming news. Alex. Good news.
Good news.
Right, there's good news.
Right after we stopped filming the news last week, we got an announcement that Alien Isolation is getting a sequel.
Yes! Yes! This is a favorite of ours.
Yes.
Rated it very highly. Motherfucking IGN shit all over that game. Gave it a really low rating, and people, I know the author of that review is really salty because I saw him on Twitter. It's like, what happened? I thought my review killed Alien Isolation, and I was like, bro, do you know how long ago it was? It was 10 years. So your review probably did kill it, and 10 years later they're like, yeah, okay, let's do it again.
Can't spell
I know and 10 years ago, I've talked with people around the industry regarding Sega and the Aliens license. Okay, behind the scenes, a mess. It is, in my opinion, I have no legal liabilities. This is pure speculation with no insider knowledge. I felt as if Sega had no faith in the Aliens license, especially after what happened with Alien Colonial Marines. But again, Sega takes the wrong, information and lessons from it because that was more Gearbox fucking around rather than the strength of the Aliens license. And, they released the game. They thought it was going to sell better than it did. And, all of these corporations and their expectations for their numbers. And I feel as if Sega had no confidence in the Alien license, so they really didn't give a shit about wanting to do future, stuff with, especially with Isolation. Huge mistake. And I guess we have Alien Romulus perhaps to thank for this, because a hit in theaters, critically acclaimed, and leading. And there have always been people within Sega saying, "Hey, let's do another Aliens game." And Suits are probably like, "Nah, that's not even making enough money." So finally got that needle to move past the gatekeeping that was going on around that to get that game made. And thank you for that. Hopefully, Sega puts enough resources into it and believes in the project to make it succeed. There's a lot. I mean, horror games are very popular, and I think that this was going to be a great one.
Yeah, this is one I definitely want to play in VR too.
Yeah, VR.
I think it'll just amplify. I know you hate the VR stuff, but like I think for the horror one and this type of game,
horror is where it shines.
Yeah, exactly. That like hiding in lockers, trying to be quiet.
And
VR.
you can finally actually put your face in a fucking egg.
Yeah.
Like the one
In the
thing you're
name
not
of
supposed to
science.
do, they're going to force everyone to do. Why would you do that? Well,
why would you
I'm
not?
here. I want to see it, right? So you will fall prey. That would be amazing.
He's
Damn it,
nearsighted.
Joe, stop hyping up a game we're probably not going to get because Sega
damn
doesn't
it.
give a fuck about aliens.
Yeah.
And they don't believe in the license. But I believe in the license, and we're going to fucking prove them wrong. Hopefully they give enough resources.
Well, this division of Creative Assembly ain't got shit to do because they made a giant failure, one of the biggest failures Sega's ever had, and they're not working on it.
What are you talking about?
Hyenas.
Hyenas.
So this is the
Damn,
hyenas.
they didn't even get a chance, bro. They didn't even get to put out the game to
Yeah.
see if it was going to be a failure. That shit was a failure before it was a failure because Sega, again, had no confidence. Man, it feels like Sega making bad decisions.
Yeah, but then you look at Concord and you're like, maybe Sega kind of knew because
Knew it would be. I honestly think Hyenas would have done better than Concord, for sure. Man, that Concord, whoa, what a lightning in a bottle in terms
Oh,
of
we got more to talk about then
shit
today.
in a
Really?
bottle. Oh, nice.
Okay. All right. I thought we were done.
No, we ain't done yet. All right, we also got news from Microsoft that they're going to sell mobile games in the Xbox app on Android. Pushing mobile games because that's what makes real money.
Fuck!
Yeah.
Get that shit out of here, man. God, leave it to the fuck. Just leave it on
Would
the
you?
phone. And the soccer moms, and admittedly half of gamers while they're sitting on the toilet.
Yeah, like they get bored too, and they make dirty money. So
Microsoft owns
Yeah.
King, who makes Candy Crush, and they own Minecraft, and they want all that stuff on your phone at all times. So they want to get people used to opening up your phone. You open up the Xbox app, you play all through their games, and
It's a shame that so
Yeah.
many bad tactics from mobile gaming have filtered on over into our AAA gaming, AA gaming,
that's
single
the
A
sad
gaming.
part. If it makes money,
Yeah,
gonna continue
it's
it.
going to leak over like that. It's like, is the industry big enough for both of us? Yes, it is. It's just, you know,
don't want it.
I don't want it because it usually makes our shit worse. And sometimes it's like, yeah, let's not green light that next project that we would love as gamers here. Let's instead green light the project that turns it into mobile trash and a clicker or a farmer. Yeah. And, or an auto battler.
yeah, it's making me sad. All right.
Command and Conquer. The latest Command and Conquer is coming
The
to
guy-
mobile. There's not
that
a
was
phrase
so
in the
fucking
world
awkward.
that can take my eye from high to zero
Well, it's like-
as coming to mobile.
That we see, I get to see so many advertisements for like they describe this 40K game. It's like, oh, that sounds really interesting. It's like, oh, it's all mobile
On
game. It's like, oh
mobile.
man, fuck off.
Yeah, I
even
get
the
a
guy
lot
on
of-
stage on the tablets playing Command and Conquer, he wasn't having fun.
No,
he
yeah,
was
you-
not having
Joe,
fun.
he was getting paid $25,000 to have
Yeah.
fun, and he still was like,
He couldn't do it.
No. It's like, oh, you did all the actions you can, unless you pay more.
Your star
You're
rating is
done
getting
for the
low.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to unlock those units faster.
Yeah.
Open your wallet, bitch.
I would love it. That's a soundbite in the game.
Open your wallet, bitch.
Open your wallet. What? Excuse me?
Open your wallet, bitch.
They do
Right,
it.
right.
Everyone would do it. So, Brazil has lifted Twitter's ban. It was banned since August 31st, and so they have now complied with all of the conditions stipulated by the government. And the platform may once again be used by Brazilians, all Brazilian of them. It's tens of millions of people with Twitter accounts, and so
God damn.
yeah.
I love it.
So they're like, our indispensable platform was a paramount throughout this entire. It's like, shut up. Twitter sucks. And I hope
Twitter's a fucking
Text.
shithole.
I hope that all of these people found
It
another.
is exactly what I said it was last time that people got mad at me for saying it. There's news stories that have come out and says, yeah, this is exactly what it is right now.
Oh yeah, where it's filtering certain things and denying certain
Yes,
things.
sir.
It's like, yeah, it's like so.
And all the conspiracy theorists are quiet now. Okay, cool.
Well, it's because they've enough tinfoil. You put on.
Not enough tinfoil.
Like you mentioned last week, that Russia was thinking about banning Discord.
Yes.
And they did. Turkey and Russia have banned Discord.
Why?
Both countries allege that Discord failed to comply with authorities. So security personnel cannot go through content. We can only intervene when users complain to us about content there. And so...
I guess they don't get the full access to Discord's information, and Discord says, nah, we're not going to give it to you. Okay, so you're banned.
Yeah, and so Turkey had some pretty crazy claims, and they're like, well, they always do it for the children. Oh, we got to protect the children, but also obscenity and some of the other things. It's just like it's things they don't
It's
like.
always for the kids.
Thought crimes.
Yeah.
They're like, well, they blame it on the kids, but it's like you've committed thought crimes, and the party wants you to, not you go get reprogrammed or something somewhere. So that's banned. They'll find a new one because the consumers in Russia know how to get the things they want. Because remember, it's not the people who play video games in Russia that is, it's the people up at the top. So
Yeah.
I do feel for these people who are constantly having to find ways to get
Discord's a
around.
great service. Use it often, and it sucks that gamers in Russia won't have access to that.
Yeah. FIFA is back. So EA dropped FIFA because FIFA wanted filthy dirty money to make their the FIFA game that was coming out every year, and it was pretty much like Madden, copy paste, not doing anything new. And so
Where'd they go to?
FIFA went with the best possible partner. I mean, when I think soccer, football, I think Konami. And so Konami.
Oh, wow.
What?
Look at this. That's their competition. So EA, and when I say competition, like it's like David versus Goliath, right?
He did win.
But David did kill
Yeah,
Goliath.
he did
to make
win.
up the story.
He did win.
All right, maybe bad analogy.
Yeah.
But, so I guess they went with their competitor. Damn,
How much
Konami's got
money?
that kind of money?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how much money? If they
So
wanted
now
dirty money.
they get to fool people. It's like buy the new FIFA. And will they name it FIFA 26?
Oh, yeah.
That would be hilarious.
They are.
Because then EA's like, motherfucker. Mom, give me that new FIFA. Because the kids are so used to saying FIFA. And
Yeah.
then they go out and buy FIFA 27. And it's Konami, not EA. Mom, what the fuck? I told you to buy me FC. No, you didn't.
You said FIFA.
You said the latest FIFA game. Wow.
It doesn't disclose how much, right?
No, I didn't see it. Nothing in here says exactly what it's going to be. I mean,
I don't think they got what they want.
No,
because they
no.
valued it like $500 million or something
Over
like
2
that.
years, yeah.
They'll probably went for like something smaller, like $200 million. It's not cheap. I don't think that fucking shit is cheap. So at least $200 million. I think.
Yeah, I mean, eFootball has 700 million downloads over the last 5 years, so it's a popular popular
Yeah, that's
game.
the free to play one.
Yeah, and so like people are interested, and so if they can. This is an opportunity that we talk about all the time with American football. A lesser known, even one we consider insignificant player could get the Madden license, and if they tried, it would not be difficult for them to surpass anything that EA's been doing because EA doesn't try. And
Right.
So this
and
is
he means the NFL license.
that's what I mean. So it's like if Konami could take this, if they get the sales and they really do put some work in there, I could see people switching over pretty easily.
Or they're just another corporation that doesn't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
And is buying it for name recognition because they know it will raise their sales, and they don't really have to put in a lot of reinvestment into the game, and they'll do little to nothing with it.
They could.
And
That sounds
then
pretty
can
accurate.
continue to make the money.
Yeah, it depends on if they're focusing on short term versus long. If it's short term and they have a short term deal with FIFA, I definitely think that's more likely.
Yeah.
If they sign a long term deal and they have to pay like 100, 200 million over and over and over, maybe they got to do something. But
Even less likely they'll do something because they ain't got the money to do something.
they're broke.
Interesting. I cannot wait to see what they rename
Their
it. Did it
FIFA.
say it will be renamed something specific?
I don't have the name for the game yet.
Okay. Well, I'm waiting for that. Konami and FIFA, yeah, just announced. So we'll have to see what they do. Probably, I think it's called FIFA E World Cup. At least one of the little things they're doing.
Yeah,
on
the
the side.
FIFA World Cup to begin. Yeah.
FIFA E. So that's how they differentiate. I think it would have been hilarious if they do little to differentiate.
Yeah.
And just call it FIFA 27, FIFA 25, FIFA 26. They have an opportunity to do the coolest thing. They still have the opportunity. We'll see.
They rename it.
Yes.
Yeah. Concord, we talked about this even when it was failing all the way back in August. Should have been free to play. And the rumors are flying around that it's coming back soon. Sony spent too much money. They bought this company. That company spent too much money. And they need to make this work because this is one of many, many, many live service games they have coming. And so the free-to-play rumors are going around. This week, the back-end Steam files for the game were updated. And so a completely dead game doesn't typically get its back-end files updated. So people are frothing, saying, like, is this coming back soon? Are we going to get it in late November? Like, what kind of changes are we going to do?
Because we still have that Amazon episode that's completely focused around, I think, I forgot when it was coming out, November.
15th of November, I think. So, like, that's still coming, and they could try to get some people back. I don't think the game is good enough to get people back and compete, especially with Marvel Rivals coming out 2 weeks after that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, who knows? A lot of people have bad taste, and so maybe they'll play it and it'll be something.
Yeah, it's crazy to me. They thought that this thing would be like a motherfucking intercontinental ballistic missile in the console wars, and it turned out to be a motherfucking
leaky douchebag.
They're gonna have tournaments.
A fucking
tournaments
rubber
with
band.
this.
You know when you go to the mall and you get those rubber band one. I like those little things right there. So it's a rubber band, and now I guess they're hoping to maybe re-release it. Even if they do free to play, I still think it'll only be upgraded to a BB.
Yeah.
A little metal BB instead of a rubber band. Not this intercontinental ballistic missile that Sony wanted and was investing. And that's what they should get out for their money, and all they're going to get is BBs. That's right. Best analogies here. terrible analogies.
I mean, I just can't wait.
Okay, I'll give him a 9mm bullet. Because the intercontinental ballistic missile. No, you're right. Because it was 600 players.
Yeah, they've been. Yeah,
that's a rubber band.
Yeah, I mean they've increased the power of the 9mm a lot since the 1970s. So it's like.
Yeah. So could you imagine like
Subsonic
military's
22.
using it? North Korea over here to the Americans.
That would still hurt.
Yeah.
Stop!
I was gonna leave a mark.
In the demilitarized zone, there's rubber bands flying.
There's even free to play. I don't see.
Yeah, like I said,
I don't see a lot of people.
It might be a
jumping in.
small little increase, but most of it'll be is a BB.
You can eat a dead bird you find in the gutter for free, but it doesn't mean that you should. And so when they make this game free, it is not anywhere near good enough for you to play because there's a bunch of other Valve's got
I'm gonna
games.
play it for the lulz because I want to see how they fucking change it. And plus, Joe's in it.
I don't think they're going to change it. I think it's going to release it exactly as is, and it's going to be even more cringy, horrible cutscenes.
Yeah.
And now they're going to be charging for skins that looked terrible.
Yeah, all their characters are terrible. I guess they're going to try to make them better with skins.
Their guns, I didn't like any of their guns.
Yeah,
I couldn't really find any of the
Joe's
champions.
major problem is you couldn't find
I
somebody.
didn't like one that I liked, so it's like,
Joe's character is like a burst fire one, and the gun sucked. But he's a support. He's supposed to suck at that. He's more healing. And if you have Joe on your team, like you win because like the heals and the fucking shield bubble. I only played it for like 3 days, but you know there was a little bit of strategy there.
I played
Some
it
of
for
the core
beta.
gameplay was solid, and I know everybody wants to hate on it. I know it's a trendy, fun thing to do, but I'm telling you, there was some people on that team that didn't know what they were doing. Doesn't mean everything else worked. It just means that there were some solid gameplay here and there.
Yeah. Too much competition, so it's like it's just not enough. And in the wilds of the free market, some things are doomed to die.
Yeah.
And I think that's coming. Let's talk about Roblox. There was a crazy report this week from Hindenburg Research. They investigated. They're making all sorts of claims. And the Roblox stock has fallen 9% after the publication. And I mean, this is from like Fortune magazine and a bunch of other things. So it's not like, 4chan rumors. They're
That's a lot because you had told me that Tesla stock had dropped like 10%. I looked it up. It was like billions
$35 billion.
dollars.
Yeah, it was something insane.
So
yeah.
anytime your stocks drop 10, like close to 10%, you know something's going on.
Yeah, like there's some crazy stuff here. So they there's two different things. One's pretty inflammatory, saying that they called it a hellscape. But the one that I imagine people that the investors, because the investors care about the money.
You might need to bleep that.
Yeah. I think he actually does. Yeah.
Yeah, you need.
Yeah. That they are inflating key metrics for Wall Street. Saying that there are two sets of books as far as what they tell people, right? Internally, they know how many people are actually playing. Externally, they tell their investors a completely different set because they understand how many people are botting. They're incentivizing botting in certain areas. There's game types that they see people with like 10 plus accounts just farming the in-game currencies for. And they said that some of these metrics are off by 25 to 42%. We show engagement hours. Another key metric is inflated by 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty crazy some of the things that are in here. And this company isn't just out of nowhere. They've also done this for other games that at the SEC eventually went and investigated, and the people who ran the companies that they did reports on are in jail now. So it's like these aren't just like random people. Now they are. This is a short selling thing, and we've there's a bunch of like really interesting like crime novels where there's a company that shorts a bunch of stock and then they make up fake things to have the stock and then you get interesting things out of it. But this sounds it's getting picked up by Fortune and a bunch of other places. So it sounds like the people at Roblox know that they don't have a profit. We know that they're losing $200+ million every single quarter, and it could be actually worse than that if they don't have the users that they say they do.
Crazy, man. This is a children's game, and there's just like so much around that and controversy around it and scams and fucking corporate bullshit reports. Oh, we're making this much, we have this many user base, and it's turning out not to be the issue or the case. Though every kid on this planet has played Roblox at some point.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's just confusing to me how it cannot make money, and every time you cover it, I don't believe it.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is going on?
Numbers are
How
skewed.
can you not make money with the game that every child that I know plays?
It's hard to monetize kids games in a way that's legal because you can't sell data. You can't do any of the other things that other games do. They went through, and so they said that they monitored the top 7,200 Roblox games across 2.1 million servers, collecting 297 million. Yeah, and so they said that Roblox claims that the average user spends 2.4 hours a day. They found that it was closer to 22 minutes. They're looking at the most popular games, and they're like, these are just what they said is like Vietnamese cash farms, and they're just using dominated by traffic from Vietnam or extremely popular Facebook groups for advertising methods to run 20 Roblox tabs at a time. So it's not real people, and when you have these kids that are like playing for hours and hours, they're playing AFK games. So they set something up and they go to something else, and so not having active time means that they're the people who want to advertise within Roblox aren't getting the view hours they say they are. So. Now,
Wild.
Of course, Roblox has said that they deny the reports.
Sure.
Yeah, but
I mean,
Deny.
they have to. They have to, but at the same time, we can't fully deny that that the reports can be a little bit misleading as well.
Oh, for sure, especially if they're trying to, if they are shorting the stock, you have to, look at some of this information. But it's in one way, we do know it's working because their stock has fallen 9%. And I imagine that an investigation is going to come into there because you cannot be lying to your investors.
Right.
You can lie to your consumers. You can lie to anyone, but not your investors because if you fuck with the money,
Don't plummet.
yeah, don't fuck with the money.
Yeah.
All right. You got some others?
Yeah, I guess in somewhat related news, the influencer, YouTuber, streamer, and influencer Jack Doherty. How do you fucking say this guy's last name? I hate this asshole, is how you say it. Has been banned from life from Kick for crashing his $200,000 fucking sports car into a guardrail because he was looking at his live stream on his phone while he was driving in the fucking rain fast in his fucking sports car. Wow, like, I fucking hate YouTubers. Fucking YouTuber. I fucking hate YouTubers. I'm like, I am so sorry. On behalf of all YouTubers, we don't claim that side. I don't know how these people
That's
got...
a different tier of YouTuber.
How did this guy get fucking popular? Well, it turns out Jack Doherty has just under 15 million. 15 million subscribers on YouTube. He's known for prank videos and Mr. Beast style money stunts. And it sucks because that's what the kids go for these days. Yep. It's like you do the flexing and the money stunts and the pranks. Though his pranks, it's like, man, I've never wished anybody to get justice. Yep. This guy should get justice, and he got justice. Thankfully, it's justice prawn right there. Because he was like walking around, like running into people on purpose. You remember that video? It's infamous. And then he has his bodyguard step in before the people he runs into are like, what the fuck? You want to fight? Like, what are you doing? And then he has the bodyguards do it for him. So it's like everybody's fucking real life villain fucking finally gets some comeuppings and some legal consequences for what he's doing. He's caring more about his stream and whether he's filming it than his friend who's fucking bleeding in the fucking passenger. That's when you know that the erosion of society and fucking...
He's just a piece of shit.
He's a piece
Don't
of
look
shit.
him up.
Don't look him up. So
pretty sure you already heard of him.
Yeah, that's the ugly side of streaming and gaming and Kick and YouTubers and streamers. These, what do you call them? Pranksters or influencers. But it's good because I hope that Kick sticks to this. Apparently it was a lifetime ban, so they better uphold that because that shit, do not mimic what this guy does. And I think we can all say good, thank you.
It'll only make him more popular.
Well, he's going to have to do it on some other platform. I guess he continues to do his YouTube. YouTube wants to, YouTube.
Yeah, because the YouTube's going to make him.
They make so much money off of him, for sure. So unfortunate. Yeah, unfortunately, that's what I'm going to end it on. Motherfucking Jack.
Insurance is going to buy him a new car. And
no, you're right. You're right.
Great.
Rewarding people, the people who least need to be rewarded are the people who are being rewarded. Bummer. All right, guys. Well, that is on that incredibly depressing note, that's our show. Love that for Top Gear. Okay, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. We want to thank our sponsors, Extra Wallets. Pick one up. Good % off.
25% off right now.
Trying to bring you all the interesting news and what's going on. Let us know what you think and if we missed anything. And I will see you guys on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, everyone.